Okay, here we go. We're playing another Atlantis Gaming Group presents. This is a game of Dark Eldar versus Necrons allied with Blood Angels. I guess Dark Eldar allied with Eldar, but really that was just to put in Eldrad. The Necrons won deployment. We're playing the Battle for the Pass. Is that what it's called? The Long Table Edge. I don't remember what it's called. And the mission is Relic. And that's our objective right there in the center of the table. On the Necron side, there's a unit of warriors camped out in that ruin. There are 10 warriors inside that Ghost Ark. A unit of 10 Immortals with a Lord and Resorb. A unit of warriors with Nemesaur. And 2 Doom Scythes in reserve. And then the Blood Angels have a Storm Raven in reserve. A unit of 10 Tactical Marines with a Sanguinary Priest and a Captain in Power Armor. On the Dark Eldar side, we have a Ravager, a counts as Venom with Incubine and Archon, a Venom with Coblite Trueborn, 2 units of Raiders, of Warriors in Raiders. 1 Raider has Eldrad inside it as well. A unit of Witches with a Homunculus inside a Raider. Another unit of Coblite Trueborn and a Venom and a Ravager. And then a Void Raven Bomber in reserve. So Necrons won the roll-off. There will be Night Fighting first turn, which really won't play any effect in this game because he'll be out of range and I ignore it. But I am not seizing initiative, so we will be back at the end of turn 1 Necrons.
All right, Necron turn 1. Nothing really happened. I moved over with my Ghost Ark here, and my Nemesaur guy here gave that stealth, so it has a 4+ cover save.
A 4+ Jinx save.
4+ Jinx save. Thank you.
Welcome.
And that's it, actually. And Nemesaur took away, here, let's see if I can get it, Night Vision off that Coblite Warrior unit there in that Raider to give, whatever shots come from that, hopefully I get a cover save. So that's it for Necron Blood Angels turn 1. We'll be back with Dark Eldar Eldrad.
Okay, end of turn 1 for the Dark Eldar. General advancement of the line. Methodical, moving up 6 inches to where I should be out of range if he doesn't move. What else happened? Everything shot, and pretty much between everything, with the exception of 1 Raider's Dissi Cannon, I managed to knock out all of the Blood Angels infantry. And then Dissi Cannon shot from the Witches right there and did nothing. So that was it. Turn 1, Dark Eldar and Eldrad. We got our, what's the word I'm looking for? First Blood. So it's 1 for us and none for them, but we will be back for turn 2 retaliation from the Necron remaining Blood Angels to see what they do.
All right, Necron turn 2, just like the other games, an eventful. Doom Scythe came in.
1 Doom Scythe came in.
Yeah, just 1 Doom Scythe came in. This one here mobilized with the Death Ray. This one here lost a
weapon and a hull point.
Weapon and a hull point. Tesla Destructor and the Death Ray. And this Ravager here was blown up.
Exploded.
So that's what this thing did. Doom Scythe. These Immortals here shot at that Raider with the Witches in it. Managed to do 1 glance and he saved it. And then this here shot at that Venom and did jack shit. So that is Necron turn 2. We'll be back with Dark Eldar Eldrad, turn 2.
Okay, end of Dark Eldar Eldrad, turn 2. The Void Raven came on from reserves. Some advancement elsewhere. Necrons use Nemesaur's power to bring in the Storm Raven from reserves when I bring something in from reserves. And other than that, just some general movement around. They're shooting from the Void Raven, this unit of Trueborn, and the one blaster from in here at this Doom Scythe managed to knock out the Doom Ray, or the Death Ray. And then shooting from this unit of Trueborn over here managed to just glance the Storm Raven. And then shooting from this Venom at these warriors managed to knock down 10 of them.
Yeah, combined fire.
Combined from them, knocked down 10 of them, but 6 of them stood back up. And then shooting from this Ravager at the whatever this is, Ghost Arc, thank you, managed to just get one glance through. And then the witches disembarked and charged in, and after losing 4 people to Overwatch, managed to get in and win combat by 2. Knocked out 2 immortals, didn't take any in return, and then the 2 immortals failed to come back. So that was it for turn 2. We'll be back at the end of Necron Blood Angel turn 3. Turn 3, Blood Angels, Necrons. This Doom Scythe came in, the command barge, still stuck in reserve. This command barge came in, Death Raid and whatever this, managed to blow off one of the implosion missiles and glance it. Over here, the Storm Raven moved up. Because it evaded, it only got a snapfire. It snapfired at the Venom and didn't do anything. This Death Ray managed to stun the Raider. The Occupants and this all shot between the Raider and the Venom and did nothing. And this unit here shot at the Venom and managed to get a glancing hit through. Other than that, that was it for shooting. In the assault phase, the Witches knocked down 3 immortals, took no wounds in return. However, they passed their leadership, and 2 of them stood back up. So that was it for turn 3, Necrons, Blood Angels. We'll be back with Dark Eldar, Eldrad. End of Eldar, Dark Eldar, turn 3. More movement. Eldrad guided here, and fortuned his own Raider. Shooting here, I caused 1 glance. He did evade, so that won't be shooting. Then shooting from these Trueborn up at this Storm Raven did nothing. Then shooting from this Ravager, blew up the Ghost Arc that was right there. And then with combined fire from this unit of warriors and the Incubi assaulting in, we managed to wipe out all the Necron warriors inside. Then shooting over here from the Void Raven and the warriors behind it, we shot over here, did 8 wounds. And then 6 of them stood back up. And then in the assault phase, like I said, the Incubi wiped out those units of warriors. And over here in this combat, it's still ongoing. I caused 6 wounds. He caused 1. Managed to roll double 1s for leadership. And then 4 of them stood back up. So that was it. We will be back at the end of Necron turn 4. So we'll see you then.
All right, Necron turn 4? Turn 4, okay. Movement, my second Doom Scythe came in. No, it was already in.
It was already in.
So it just moved over. Oh, actually, yeah. My command barge here moved in. And These guys kind of shuffled a little. No, actually, these guys didn't move. These guys did shuffle a little bit so Eric could get in rapid fire range. The Doom Scythe that was here moved over, and the Storm Raven moved over. And then the other Doom Scythe went off the board, so it'll be coming on next turn. Shooting phase, Storm Raven took out the Bomber, and then he shot at this Raider there with Eldrad, but Eldrad made his Flicker Field save. Well, not Eldrad, but the Raider did. The Doom Scythe here used his Tesla Destructor and took out the Ravager. This here shot at the Venom and took it out. And these guys here shot at the Archon unit there, and actually managed to get through that. He failed his 2+ invuln save, but he only took 1 wound, and everybody else made their saves on their lookouts there. So, and then in close combat here, he caused 1 wound, and I caused 1 wound, and we're in tied combat. So this is sticking out probably for the rest of the game here. And apparently back in the last turn, I deep striked my Storm Raven and got Line Breaker, so we're at 1-1 so far. We'll be back with Dark Eldar and Eldrad turn 4.
Okay, end of Dark Eldar, Eldrad turn 4. Little bit of movement from the Trueborn. This Raider moved back to put themselves out of Gauze range. The unit of Incubi here moved over towards this assault. This unit of warriors disembarked, grabbed the relic, and then ran. This Raider just kind of moved over. Then in the shooting phase, the immobilized Trueborn right there knocked out the Storm Raven, which exploded spectacularly on the spot, doing nothing. Then this unit of Trueborn shot at the Doom Scythe and knocked off 1 more hull point, and it's evading.
Yes.
Then we shot here doing 6 wounds?
Yeah.
I think 6 wounds against the warriors here, and then 2 of them stood back up. And then in the assault phase, the combined assault of the Incubi and the Witches managed to knock out the whatevers, the Immortals, though the ever-living Lord did stand back up. So that was it. We will be back with Necron turn 5.
Yes. All right, Necron turn 6. No, turn 5. Turn 5. Necron Blood Angels. Actually, I'm just going to call it Necrons from now on because there's no
Blood Angels left.
Yeah, there's everybody died. All the Blood Angels died. So Necron turn 5. It's all winding down here. I moved the Doom Scythe out, so it's back in reserves. The other Doom Scythes came in from the table edge to get range on the Eldrad's unit there. The Lord embarked on the ship and actually did the sweeping attacks, and I failed all 3, so not really good so far. But that's rolling more than anything. I did shoot the Incubis to death with Eldrad, and I killed 2 witches. The warriors helped, and the other warriors helped, and they all killed the Incubi and 2 witches. I was planning to, since I shot at the Incubi with the barge, and I was trying to assault them, but they died before I could, so it's still sitting there. And then the Doom Scythe here shot the Tesla Destructor and actually managed a lot of hits. I think it was like maybe 6, 7.
7 or 8.
And but only wounded 5 times, and he saved 3 of them on his regular save. So only 2 died. So that's it for Necron turn 5. We'll be back with Dark Eldar, Eldrad.
Okay, end of Dark Eldar turn 5. The unit with Eldrad and the objective hopped back in their Raider, which then moved back 6 inches and then went flat out 6 inches. The unit of Trueborn right there shot at the command barge and took 1 hull point. Then we lobbed some haywire grenades and took another one, which Victor transferred a wound to his dude, Nemesaur, to get rid of the hull point. Then we shot some Dissy cannons at the Necron Lord and failed to wound him, but they're all safe and sound inside their raider for now. And then this unit and the splinter cannons over here knocked out 5 of these warriors, though they passed their leadership and 3 of them came back. So that was it for turn 5 Dark Eldar. We'll see if the game continues.
And it does.
Which it does on a 6. So we'll be back at the end of Necron turn 6.
Okay. All right, turn 6 on the Necrons. A lot of stuff happened. My other Doom Scythe came in and used the Death Ray and blew up the, actually both of them, right?
Yeah. Well, one of them.
One of them. They blew up the Venom. And actually just wrecked it. Blew it up. And then the other one blew up the Raider and took out one guy in the explosion. Oh, here the Lord shot at the ship and took down 2 hull points and assaulted but did nothing. Here the command barge swept over the Venom there, did absolutely nothing, but the command barge did blow up the other Raider over there. And with and these 2 squads here shot at the Raider here and did nothing. So that is Necron turn 6. Just an overview of the board. We'll be back with Dark Eldar Eldrad.
Turn 6 for the Dark Eldar. The Trueborn moved into cover. The Cobblite Warriors moved into cover. Those Cobblite Warriors just moved back. The Trueborn kind of shuffled backwards, and and then this moved back. And let's see what else happened in the shooting phase. This shot knocked down the Lord, who stood back up. This shot at this got actually 2 hits, thanks to Guide, but 2 pens. And then Victor managed to save both of them with his Jinx save. Then the blaster over here shot, managed to get a hit. Victor chose to evade, but failed, and it was stunned. Then the Trueborn over here shot at the command barge and managed to take off a hull point.
And pin it.
Well, I pinned it and shook it.
Yeah.
And he shook off the shook.
With living metal. And actually have living metal here.
And, and then with the splinter cannons, managed to knock down 4 of the 6 warriors here, but they barely passed their leadership and 1 stood back up. And apparently Victor has living metal on his Doom Scythe, and yeah, managed to shake off the stun.
Yeah.
But that was it for turn 6. Let's see if the game goes on. And on a 3, it does not. So that was the end of the game. Ending score is a 4 for the Dark Eldar and a 2 for the Necrons. So, Victor, good game. We'll be back with some MVP LVPs right after this.